Hello, witches and wizards. N-camon back, ready to continue and finish up what I think is the final mission, at least.
Victor Rookwood is dead.
Oh.
He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
Yep. He got what he deserved.
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
Okay.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
It was a pool?
That must be the way to the repository.
Alright, I guess this is the way we go.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I'm gonna assume this is the witch. Alright, on to the Keeper's Caverns.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Uh-oh. There's the drill.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Forget the sneaking.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
There's the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Renrock!
Hi.
You got to away with that.
More of them!
Get away with that.
Oh, not that, not that.
Press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall
more
handle
stuff.
it. One moment. Let's go.
What the hell did you do? Oh! Hit the guy. Oh, two of them.
I see.
Ow.
One of these in Hogwarts.
Alright, one down.
Take what's not yours.
Ow. Ouch! That was a hop.
Embarrassing, isn't it?
Alright, that troll is eating What the hell is hitting me?
Let's get this.
This one's almost down. Confringo, Glacier, Defender, Protego. You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Troll boogies. 5 of them.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend.
It would. Let's go.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
Oh,
I fear you're right, Professor.
there's Wiggenwelds down here.
There's nothing we can do but keep so.
Listen,
It's like,
more goblins.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Students and their professors.
How nice of you.
Bombarder!
You can't stop us.
I can't see what I'm doing.
No matter how you shake me.
Bombarder! Confringo!
Someone.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Arresto Momentum! Glacius! Repulsor!
These tunnels.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Oh, this way. Works for me. Oh! Where's the Goblin Slayer Weavy? Alright. The other professors are here, finally. And where's Professor Garlic?
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's
Probably
defensive
one has to
charms.
stay behind to protect their students.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Grab 3 and slam. Alright, well it's
Time to move.
how is
We're in
this
the
not
thick of it
having
now.
frames drop?
So these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett. Thank you, Professor.
One less human to worry about. Let's get it. Cover up why he's coming back this way.
Expelliarmus!
No!
Accio!
Are you sure?
Stop him!
Now go ahead.
Alright, no, that's it. That's it.
Now, Professor, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
We should be happy to see you, Professor Sharp. Incendio! Potato! Stupefy!
Ouch.
I was there.
Ooh, that was a bit. Oh, another troll. Lovely.
Expulso!
Expulso?
That's our way forward.
Okay. Goblins should be running faster than me. Oh, that's why. They stay behind the fight over there. Cutscene walking. Okay. That's some big guys to fight. I can handle them.
The one! Quickly!
Give it a switch.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds.
Well, that's not ancient
What do
magic
you
in there. That's
intend
just
to do with
that's
it?
the conglomeration of pain, and I don't want to use pain. I got the cause it. No, let's just keep it here.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
For now.
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
Oh shit.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Professor. Is he dead?
Revelio.
I guess.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Oh no! Will this be useful? This one probably not. But never know. Oh, you're not letting me use it, period. Oh, well. Alright, well, let's go back. Transformation doesn't seem useful, so let's do that. Oh, I got the window already. Bombarda.
Bombarda. Flipendo.
Ancient magic.
That's the trick. Now,
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
There seems to be some fighting you after all. No! I shall rid you of it. Come and say young creature.
Don't like that very much, do you?
Oh yeah, that hit.
Confringo, Defender.
One more ancient magic use. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what it is. The music is really loud, so
There's nowhere to
I'm going to adjust that because it's actually also loud quite in my own ears. I'm going to just tone that down a bit.
And I might be sure you're dead.
Potato! Stupid!
Yellow.
Defender! Confringo!
Oh,
Depulsor! Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock?
This cannot be happening.
Now, Ranrock.
You will die.
This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
I kinda need to.
Arrest Presto momentum. Bombard. Depulso. Light will be.
We'll never let this power from me!
Glacius. Defendo.
I'm just burning through potions.
Confringo. This is for Professor Fig.
Are you dead? Ow.
Depulso. Glacius. Defendo.
We got a little bit of a problem now. Try to hold one piece so things don't fall. Big!
It's alive, Professor!
You need to contain it!
No quick time?
You're stronger than you know.
Resolute yell. Resolute yell. Fine way to put that. Oh, Big. You are not okay.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Fought to the end. That poor Big. Alright, jumped elsewhere.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well.
I did not expect Black to be sentimental there.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends.
What did he
But
teach?
perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin.
The caster died.
I suppose I owe you an apology.
No, I don't.
All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Well, you're not going to Azkaban, that's for sure. But that's not credits? Nope, springtime. Okay, start the new season. The credits didn't roll, so does it... Congratulations. You completed the story to Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of school. With OLL's exams fast approaching, now good time to review field guide, progress, explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete the field guide as you see fit. Okay. So what's the current... Is that it? Poppy balloons. Meet Poppy in the Great Hall. Okay. I mean, there's other side quests. I can do those, but I feel like I should do what... I can go ahead and finish them, I guess, but...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Happy to help, friend. Always happy to put poachers in their place.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing's good company. Yeah, you should wine this. Highwing's good company.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
Have you heard from your parents? Did you tell your
Does
Gran?
your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers. But she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
Have you heard from your parents?
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Oh, good. Alright, stay
It
out of
has all
trouble.
been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
I wonder... Alright, so that just, like, closes off that one. Give it a moment to see if any owls pop up. Is this the end? Oh, okay. Shadow Friendship and Weasley's Watchful Eye. Alright, where do I go for this? Undercroft. And then go see Professor Weasley.
I've always said that travel broadens...
That lighting is still such a problem. And I think it's my file display, because I wasn't seeing it in my Hufflepuff. So I think it's bugged on just the save file. Whoa!
I'm glad you came.
Okay, I think that busted.
Sebastian, I've received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
That was our choice. Perhaps Anne will come around. Anne may never forgive you. Perhaps she'll...
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you an ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Alright, so apparently there's like 6 other side quests. One has to be with Maddie at least. There's one about painting, one about unicorn.
Revelio.
Okay, nothing else showed up back here. Alright. Weasley's Watchful Eye.
I don't think that even requires magic.
Oh, whoa, no, wait. Her classroom is in the courtyard. Transfiguration courtyard. Or next to it. Why did I start all the way over there? Yeah, this one makes more sense. Alright, Professor Weasley. It says Weasley's Watchful Eye, so I am a little unsure what that pertains to. Maybe she knows what I've been doing.
Revelio.
I hear a ding, I hear a ding. Where's the ding? Okay, it's coming from somewhere over there. Is it in here? Yeah. Ah! 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 Oh well.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts.
What?
I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs. Even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting.
Paintings.
It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
Sure. I think I was like 91% complete.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony.
Not my fault.
I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Okay. That's it. New quest available. House Cup. Oh. Alright. That's Great Hall. Go to the Great Hall. Oh, all the loose ends to tie up. It's like, story's complete. Quests keep coming in.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Just walk into it. Are you trying to cheat? What's that sound? Oh no! The audio is where I am. And the statue, this armor statue are beating the crap out of each other. Of course I miss it again. Lionfish spines. Oh! Oh, is that her dad? The one she fears the most? Yep, there's the armor all broken.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor.
Oh my god.
Allow me to finish.
What's happening with my 3060?
Of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster.
The texture's like,
if I
calm
may.
down.
One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley.
He was not happy about that.
I suppose we have our winner.
Is that it for... Okay, Melvin Reyes is there, and then it's just Slytherin student. They rushed that end a bit there? Oh, that's it. And I don't want to risk any copyright music stuff, just in case. House Cup is complete. And that meant credits, and that means the game is done. Not 100%, but that works for me. Alright. Oh, that's it for Hogwarts Legacy. I gotta pick what I'm gonna play next. For those of you that stuck around, thank you very much. I'm N-camon, hobbyist on YouTube, and I wish you all a good night.